Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra video, and today I'll be going over how to best effectively use Daima Goku Mini. So recently, I reached S rank in the damage role exclusively using Daima Goku. Now, I had like over 2 hours of footage, and don't ask what happened. I'm not gonna get into it. I'll make sure that won't happen when I do the S-Link for tank and technical roles. But that's besides the point. Now I'll show you how to best effectively, combo his skills, best divine cards in certain situations. Basically, just be an unstoppable force, be one of the best damage roll characters in the game. All right, so let's get right into it. The best place to start for Son Goku Mini is to go over his kit, what he's able to do, his skills, his ultimate, all that. So let's start this passive. Gradually increases the strike damage dealt with when fighting enemies. So damage when you're doing rush will gradually increase, and the ramp up will be faster if you go against someone who's a higher level than you. So typically early game, let's say the enemy gets the Supreme Kai and you're attacking at level 4 and you're level 3. And so that ramp up will be much more quicker. Now for his rush attack, a physical attack with the power pole, the range will increase as he attacks. This is really good to either confirm kills or to get someone really low. You could vanish and you could combo that into the skills. We'll go over those. Now this is really good. Reach also very helpful in farming because you'll be at max damage as well, and you can just switch targets just like that, and you can move a bit quicker. Now, this is his best skill, right? So the Wasabi bomb from Pansy, she comes in and throws a bomb. Now, it is very important to land this skill. If you're missing this skill, yeah, he's I ain't gonna lie, bro, he's not that good. Well, I won't say not that good, it's just like you're missing like a huge chunk of this unit. One of the great things about the skill is the continuous damage after the explosion hits. Also, a neat perk of this is you can also knock it forward. You can use the power pole dance or glorious lightning. The other skills will go over to either have it explode, which is good if you're up in front of the enemy. You can use the power pole dance to have it explode like that. Or if you want a bigger AoE, use glorious lightning in combination to get more damage. And comboing those skills together, you get deadly results. Also on the receiving end, you gotta be very careful because that continuous damage can easily just catch you. So you want to be aware of that. And the second skill, Goyo Lightning. It's a lightning that just strikes down. If there's multiple enemies, initial bolts will do more damage. So to get the most value out of the skill, get as many people as in the range as possible to just deal massive amounts of damage. Also, if you have the Wasabi Bond, use the skill, also blow it up and use the range as well. Now, on the receiving end of the skill, be very mindful if you decide to run away from Daima Goku and you're like practically a one tap, right? You could get surprised that this skill can just catch you just like that. I've done it several times to get confirmed kills. So on resistance, just be wary of the skill and don't let it catch you by surprise. Now his third skill is the power pole dance. So I use this more like a defensive tool, or I use it to blow up the Wasabi bomb, right? So the damage you receive from the first hit will be half. This is really good in combination, which we'll get into the divine cards later, with some defensive divine cards. Also, depending on the attack, You get some extra defenses and movement speed up. So in case you're running away, you can hightail it out of there, especially in combination with the Android 16 buff. Just move really, really, really fast and be able to just not end up giving a team the kill. So that's basically all his skills. And now his ultimate. Now one neat thing is he gets immune on at the start of the transformation, albeit it's only like for like 1 second. It's not that long. Also, be mindful to where you dash because you're not invincible when you go for the dash. Is you can die, as you're doing the attack. So just be very careful. Daima Goku's kind of squishy. Just be for that. But to get the most value, you gotta time it to get damage taken while you transform me, and the following explosion would just do massive amounts of damage. And yeah, that's basically his entire kit. Let's go over his divine cards. I think that would be the best on him, and maybe some other options that you can substitute as well. All right, here we are. So now, okay, let's first go over what I personally do nowadays with Daima Goku. So my first card will be for the Super Snowball, just to get extra attack up as long as I get kills, assists, and I do not die. Although this getting extra damage on this guy is gonna get nasty. So I'll go with this. Now, for the second card, so I did do best divine card draws for this character for Diamond Goku before, and Solid Barrier. I never gave Solid Barrier a try, and recently I started using it. Then I started seeing this is one of the best divine cards in the game in general. Just greatly reduced damage, especially in an event of, let's say, a Super Saiyan Goku Spirit Bomb, and I combine it with the Power Pole Dance to just not instantly get obliterated by it. All right, so Solid Barrier is, I've seen the light. This card is very, very, very good. Also, the Giant Slayer and the Predator Die are also just great options as well. The Steel Skin, also never not a bad six, but I say Solid Barrier, just go for it. Just get that chunk of damage to get protected from. All right, like this. Now for skill 3, I exclusively go for the limit breaking jump. Get the extra advantage because I want to keep in mind. Remember, this guy is kind of squishy, so in case you have to flee, use this in combination with the powerful dance, get a boost of move skins, and you'll be able to escape a lot of situations. This has always come in handy. This is always a good pickup card, well, divine card for any hero. This, you can never ever go wrong with this limit breaking jump. Get an extra advantage. Always. Now another option is Pursuer, because this is a character you can chain 2 skills together. Let's say the powerful dance and bomb, or the lightning and the bomb, wasabi bomb. You can easily chain together, but I'd say just go for the more defensive route and get the limit breaking jump. That's what I'll go for. And this is what I think will be the best cards you can use for this character. And let's just get into a match. Post commentary time. Going over one of the 2 matches I did for this video. Basically iron out how to use Daima Goku most efficiently. Obviously, I'm gonna make some mistakes. Nobody's perfect, but it's best to iron those out to make as few mistakes as possible to get the most value out of this character. What I always do with this character is always prioritize his first skill, because as you level up, the AoE get bigger, and you just do more damage. As you see, I'm fighting Khalifa. This takes some damage. Also, I'm doing slightly less damage because I'm provoked. Uh, Me and Cell got the Kai. Keep on fighting. You see the power pole extending, having massive strength. I'm hitting Cauliflower from far away. I get reload, so I back off. And you see the continuous damage continues to do extra damage. I go back, heal up all the way to full, and then I go catch them once again, but they have no HP, not like they can heal. Go after them, quickly get my super snowball, and decide to back off for a bit. The Gammas come in. So Godson eviscerates one of their lives. What's his name? Cauliflower uses real though. Didn't really do much. And also, by the way, Cell at low fire already transformed. I threw the bomb, continues damage, had them back off, and then like Cell already transformed, which is that's insane. 2 minutes in, pretty much got it under 2 minutes. He already transformed, which that is actually huge, by the way. So props to him for getting the transformation off right away. And so we decided to go on top to go for Android 16. So everyone meets up at Android 16, and the Gammas absolutely get eviscerated. I go with Gohan. He got the stagger on me, and then as they go after him, I start damage 16. Uh, Unfortunately, well, not here. Uh, we got Goku, Goku out of the way. But unfortunately, I got so low that I end up dying to an NPC, which that's a first for me. Thankfully, they were to get entry 16. They were to get the buff, but Khalifa was at the bottom. Basically, was get the tower uncontested, but we also got the top. So essentially, we just traded, but in exchange for getting, well, we got the buff, so it was well worth it. Zeno was coming on top. I anticipated to Gohan and Goku be on top. I hit Gohan with the bomb, and everyone else we just absolutely destroy him. Goku transforms. This all be able to get our God destruction, so they were up one, but we destroyed him. And then I think we also no, we just melt Khalifa, but she was able to transform. So we just waited until she transforms her, and she just dies. And yep, and I went for the Kai just to get the experience, to make sure I'm not falling behind in terms of levels, which is important. I went on top since I saw Kid Gohan fight with Cell, basically, and Cell just gets him, absolutely destroys him. All right, so my team got the Nappa buff, and then went for tower, and then I went out top to make sure in case someone tried to sneak by and try to get some chit damage or potentially a max Gekishin burst. And my theory was proven correct because Kid Gohan was in there. Basically, I was able to basically I went and get some chit damage, interrupted him, and he was virtually dead. But he was at like 1 HP. I couldn't catch him, unfortunately, so he was able to get away. And then I got my third divine card, which was the Limbic Jump. Went for the Gammas. And it's now down to Gamma 1. He's special pose, but he's cooked. And he's dead. Yeah. Cell activate the cell gains as I use my ultimate, and we got stuck. And Goku just got hit with the full amount of damage. And fought Khalifa for a bit. Threw the bomb, did some damage, but it didn't amount to much. I was thinking about recalling, but that wasn't necessary, so we just went straight for Rubian. And Rubian was easy. We were together. We got the three Zenos, and the game is pretty much just over. Nearly got a team wipe, and then went for it. The team just surrendered, basically. So yeah, that was a pretty easy game. You know, didn't take a whole lot. Just casual solo damage queue. We all did our thing, and kicked some butt. All right, time for the second match. All right, here's the second match. It's gonna be the last match. I'm gonna go only two matches. We got Superstar, and for Superstar, always go for the Wasabi Bomb. That's it's just the skill is just. I mean, if you don't pick it, what are you doing? All right, first concentration because the power point range. I got the first strike, so Xenos go on top. We start fighting. Goku hits me with the Kamehameha. I hit him with the Wasabi Bomb, and funny enough, wait for it, he dies thanks to the continuous damage. That's one aspect you gotta watch out for when you're on the receiving end. It can easily catch you. We got the Kai, and then I was able to get the Super Snowball. Goku charges in full on, and one thing gotta be careful is don't get gang up on Daima Goku. He's kind of squishy, and as I see, I missed the Wasabi Bomb, which that hurts a lot. Whenever that happens, you lose so much value, but it didn't matter. I was able to take out Goku. It had I hit the Wasabi Bomb, I could have taken him out far sooner, and maybe also get Gohan as well. To get another stat with a Super Snowball. Went for the Kai to go for level 6. Healed up, and then once I went all the way up, we just kept on farming. We saw Vegeta come up here, and then so we're going for the Android 16. They got it, unfortunately. Got reload. Everyone was up here too. Yeah, so we start fighting. That bomb did not hit anyone. I accidentally got steel skin. I did not mean to do that. It's not a bad choice, but I went to go for the solid barrier. But steel skin is not a bad choice. Just take less damage in general. It's not a bad thing. And so keep on fighting. Blasted Super Saiyan 3 Goku, just being one of the best. Basically, we just keep up Super Saiyan Goku. I got him with the Glorio Lightning. When on Super Saiyan Daima Goku, you wouldn't expect to get just. I mean, it wouldn't matter if he would have died anyway had I used it or not. Just always be wary that lightning could just come in and just finish you off. We made a push for the God of Destruction. Gamma used their ult. Kid Gohan got absolutely destroyed. Just pushed them back, and then we started to get some damage on the tower. Goku completely misses the Spirit Bomb. Hit was able to get the God Destruction. I used the ultimate, able to kill Super Saiyan 3 Goku, heal off with the meat buns, and then just went back to farming so I can just stay ahead of the game in general. I decided to go for the bottom lane into the Cell games and just destroy Kid Gohan. I was able to level up from that. Got my third divine card, limit breaking jump. And so I think we just decided to go for Nappa to get that buff so they can't, put a chance to just somehow make a comeback and get 3 Zenos somehow. So that shit hasn't happened. We have to claim at least 2 in the match to be able to get secure 1 with Nappa, get that extra rush damage. And then decided to push up. Or no, just continue farming. Get a little extra HP. And then I think we all just waited until Zeno just went down. Okay, Gohan came in. Super Saiyan Goku IT got destroyed. Okay, no fighting. And it was Vegeta. Vegeta uses his ultimate, but he's done for. Oh no, he actually got away. What's the name? Goku decided to sneak and got destruction. I decided to recall to intercept him. My again for third, not that it really mattered, just also got a Maxi Gekishin burst that pretty much amounted to absolute nothing, and they surrendered, and that's the two matches. Okay, hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully my tips could possibly help you into using Daima Goku as best to your ability, and be sure to like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good one.